Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we will learn the second scenario of OData adapter. So now we will go to our notepad. So we are going to see the second scenario, that get Northwind customer using OData adapter. Now we will go to our integration suite. We are going to use the same flow. So we are going to copy this flow. So for that we have to go in action tab and click over here as copy. We'll rename this as OData adapter. Then click on copy. After that we'll open this integration flow and we'll click on edit. The first step, we'll change our address. We'll change our address to get customer data using OData. After that, here we don't need content modifier, so we will delete that content modifier. Here we will beautify our flow. After that, we will remove this HTTP and we will select another type, adapter type like OData. So these are the message protocol. There are total 2 message protocol, that is OData v2 and OData v4. You can select any one as your wish. So I am going to select OData v4. But the API should be OData v4 only. After selecting OData v4, so in the address part, we'll copy this up to SVC and paste over here. And the processing, here you can see that there is operation. There are various operations like create, delete, patch, query, update. So we are going to perform query operation like get in this video. We'll click on get. Then the resource path, we'll click on select. So here you can see that this is a connect to system and connection source. There are total 2 connection source. The first one is remote and the second one is local EDMX file. So you can choose the second one and upload the local EDMX file. So how to save local EDMX file, I will show you. You have to go to the Postman, and here you can see that this is the get metadata. You have to send a request. We will get our metadata in the XML format. Just you have to go in view more actions and save response to a file. After saving the response, you have to change the extension like EDMX and you have to rename it like response1 or Northwind EDMX. I will give as Northwind EDMX. Then we'll click on save. So now here you need to browse your file and upload over here. And in the second part, here you can see that remote means here we don't need to upload EDMX file, just we have to proceed as it is further. So we'll go in our second step, and here you can see that our query operation is get. Then we'll select our entity as customers and select our entity as customer ID, company name and country. So this is primary key. Our primary key is customer ID. You can give any default value for that, but in this video we will not give any value. And top 2 means we have to fetch only top 2 records from the payload. So in the end we'll go in our third steps. And the third step is configure, filter and sorting. So now you have to select our field that we are going to filter according to country whose name is Germany. So we select country which is equal to Germany. Then sort type will keep as it is. Then we'll click on finish. After clicking on finish, we will deploy our iFlow. So we'll click on yes, click on OK. So you can see over here it has been deployed. Then we'll click over here and go to more and deployment status. Here you can see our deployment status. The runtime has been started, and then we will navigate to manage integration content. Here you can see that SAP, what is latest announcement, whatever they have done, you can see over here. You can read. For now, I will close that. I will just refresh. So here you can see that our endpoint, we have got our endpoint. We'll copy this endpoint, then go to our Postman. And here we'll paste our OData query. After pasting this endpoint, we'll click on send. So we have got our response as Germany. There are total 2 fields. As we have mentioned, we only want 2 records whose country name is Germany. So we have got this. So this step we have achieved using request reply using OData adapter. So there are some key points. I will open my slide. So these are key points to remember. So remember, in SAP CI, the OData adapter returns data in XML format by default. However, when using the HTTP adapter, the response can be returned in JSON format if the content type header is explicitly set to application/JSON. The second point is that in SAP CI, one of the advantages of using the HTTP adapter is that it simplifies troubleshooting. Since the HTTP request and response handled by the adapter can be easily simulated in tools like Postman, you can quickly test and debug issue locally. If you encounter a problem with a request or payload in your integration flow, you can replicate the scenario in Postman using the same request URL and payload. This makes it easier to identify and resolve issue efficiently with SAP CI. And the third point, if everything works fine with OData in SAP CI, then there is no issue. However, if something unexpected happens and the OData adapter in CI doesn't provide a detailed error message, you may find yourself without sufficient information to troubleshoot the problem effectively. In such cases, you might need to raise a SAP support ticket to identify the root cause. On the other hand, the HTTP adapter is generally more flexible and may offer better error handling and diagnosis. So these are some key points to remember. So that's all. So thank you guys. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel.